Will you take a look at that? Fall has become winter. I'm up on top of the Wasatch Range, just probably above, Bountiful in the Jeep. Had to get in one last trip up here after work. Decided it was a good time to take a little drive. Yeah, that's what happens when you have to work on a refiner. You can't have any of the facial hair, so I look a little funny. I know. So today, I thought it'd be a good time to go test that thing out a little bit more. I haven't had a whole lot of time to go try it out on some harder stuff, and there's a bunch of snow and mud and ruts, and it's kind of fun. So I'm going to go over some of the things I hate about this Jeep, and some of the things I really like about that Jeep, which is almost everything. What should we start with? The positive or the negative? Let's start with the negative. That'd be fun. Okay, let's start off with the things that suck on this Jeep. The auto stop start is the dumbest thing in the world. I hate it. I don't own a Jeep for the gas mileage. Okay, one other thing I really hate, and I still haven't figured out how to get rid of, like the stop start, is so on this vehicle, let's say you put it in gear, you're in reverse, camera's on, and you want, like I always, when I'm backing up to a trailer, I like to keep my door open a little bit. Oh look, auto park engaged. I'm still in reverse. To get out of this, I have to go back into reverse. And then, but see, as soon as I open that door a little bit, it does not like it. That sucks. That's really annoying. And last but not least, the most annoying thing about owning this thing is the lack of power adjustment in the seats, and this stupid thing for your tilt on your seat. Stupid. Anyway, let's go over some of the positives on this Jeep. So I got a Rubicon model, kind of loaded up. It is used. Let's go over some of the cool things about a Jeep Gladiator that I really like. I really like that it has rock rails installed from the factory. The Fox shocks on it are really nice. It rides really nicely. The mirrors and this whole system here, the collision avoidance is really nice, along with the blind spot detection system. Because here's the fourth thing that sucks on Jeeps are the mirrors are way too small to see anything out of. I guess when you're used to driving a Ram truck or any other full-size truck, you're kind of used to the big mirrors that they have. Another thing I really like about this Gladiator, when you get the Rubicon package, you get the upgraded rear bumper with the sliders and stuff on them, and the big tow hooks on the back. This truck has the LED package for the tail lights and the headlights and the fog lights, and I really like the way that looks. This one has a hitch on it, and it's got the wiring for a trailer. The only problem is there's no trailer brake controller on this truck. I love that I can put 37-inch tall tires on this truck without a lift. It's freaking awesome. I know the Rubicon has a 2-inch higher stance than the normal models, so but if you use the right wheel, you don't even need a lift or spacers. I'm using the AEV wheels. They're 17-inch. They're actually for the JK, but they do fit the hub and everything else, and it works great. I love the 8-speed automatic in this thing. it takes the minivan motor and makes it passable, just passable. It's got enough power. Even with 37s, it seems to not hunt for gears too often, unless you're like doing 70 or something. If you're doing 80, it just stays in 8th, and it does really well. I love the Rubicon model because you get the lockers and the sway bar disconnect. Like I said, I love the headlights and fog lights and the LED turn signals and marker lights up here. Love that. I love also that this one came with the auxiliary wiring kit in it. So you can add up to 4 different circuits on these switches in here. So you got auxiliary 1. I don't have anything on the other ones, but that's my big lights on the front. So it's really stupidly easy to add lights. There's just a harness right there by the battery that you can connect anything to. They wired it out, and then there's a couple wires inside underneath the center console that you can also hook up. So those are some of the things I love about the outside of the Jeep. I love having keyless entry, keyless go as they call it. Makes it really easy to get in and out. I love these floor mats. They seem to hold all the crap on there. I've got the auto headlights on here as well. I'm probably never going to take the doors off. I'm just not into that. One thing I do like, I like these Freedom tops, like these front ones. I'm probably never going to take off the back, but these are nice if you just want to like take the top off for a quick trip. Another thing I love are the heated seats and the heated steering wheel in here, because quite frankly, it's cold out right now. I like the Uconnect with the Alpine stereo system and the 8.4 Connect Uconnect system. It works good. The forward collision avoidance is also pretty nice, and the automatic cruise control, or whatever that's called, active cruise control, because it slows you down while you're in traffic. Other features, just the off-road plus is kind of nice. At least you can use the sway bar finally when you're in high range. Another thing I noticed with the 8-speed is, man, I hardly ever have to put in 4 low. I just keep it in 4 high on most stuff. You've got so many gears to choose from there. You almost don't need low range. Low range is great for like rock crawling and stuff, but I don't use it a ton. The steering wheel's a nice shape. The seats are comfortable, and so forth. The interior is a nice place to be. It's not super quiet, but it's livable. I like the gauge cluster. This is like my RAM. I'm really used to all this switch gear and where everything is placed, so I like that. And then I also like having a 115 volt cargo outlet. There are media connections and USB-C and USB-A plugins all over the place. This center cubby, there's a lot of room in there. And this top one, there's enough room to put stuff in there. It's just a nice place to be. Another thing I love about this thing, let me show you the back here. So in the back here, you have USB-C and USB-A, and then a 400 watt, 115 volt AC system. Window switches are in the middle, kind of weird, cheesy. At least the back seat passengers get some heating and air conditioning. I do like these seats. You've got a center armrest for cup holders. And then underneath the seats, there's a lot of storage. All kinds of places to put stuff. Underneath, there's plenty of room. I like the cup holders in the back and the floor too. These nets for the back seats are nice. The ones on the doors are kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of the ones in the front door. And then you got a little tiny bit of storage in the back here. Not a lot, especially if you've got the Alpine system, because the subwoofer takes up that whole spot back there. You got speakers all over the place in here. Makes it a nice place to be. The factory tonneau cover is also pretty nice. It does keep it sealed up pretty good in here. You can see all my garbage from my other project. But yeah, 110 volt outlet down here, and you get some LED lighting in here as well. Got a backup camera down here. really am impressed with this thing. I guess I'm just really impressed with this thing after owning that Land Cruiser. It had a 4.5 liter straight six with a 4-speed auto. It was only on 35s, and man, it just could not handle the 35s. It could barely handle the 33s that were on it when I got it. It just didn't have any power. This thing is so stupidly easy to upgrade. Parts are cheap for the most part. If you can think of it, there's probably something out there for it. Like, I just saw the other day that someone is doing panoramic glass roofs for these things. I was thinking, that is awesome. I don't even want to know what that costs though. So is this worth the money? Debatable. It's pretty expensive. Like a new one is like $60,000. If you get the diesel, you're looking at 65, 70 at the current dealer markups, because there are no vehicles to buy right now, thanks to Corona. 2 years in almost. So, would I buy it again? Yeah, definitely. I love it. It's been a great truck so far. I'd definitely keep driving it. We've had a lot of fun in it so far, and we're going down to Moab this week, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. So that's about it. Now I got to figure out if I can get back up this sloppy part I just came down, because it was pretty slippery there. Maybe I'll put low range front lockers on. No, and that is one other thing, you know, Jeep, you could do. Like, you have the sway bar in 4 high. You can shut that off under 20 miles an hour. Why can't I just turn on the rear locker? Please. Make it happen, please. I know there's programmers, but come on. Anyway, hope you like that quick little review. I'm gonna do some more testing with this baby. I have some videos of the mods that are on it so far, but I don't know. Gotten kind of lazy. Don't like doing YouTube stuff as much, maybe. Or maybe I've just gotten lazy and I've got a whole lot of other stuff going on in life. So anyway, we're gonna get the heck out of here, crawl back up that hill, and take some more photos. Peace out. All right, here we go. We're gonna see if we can get back up the slippery section here. Do have it in low range. I put the rear locker on just for added measure. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna slide into this bank over here. Yep, there we go, where I start to slide. It's pretty slippery mud. Yep, there we go. Already in the bank. Oh, this is stupid. Oh. Oh. Definitely touched the side there. There is one thing that is kind of annoying with the sway bar, is it is kind of slow to react to turn up, to shut off.